Hey guys, it's Sathi back with a brand new video. In today's video, I am joined by SNU Sports Network. He just started his sports YouTube channel. He's my friend, so go follow him over there. And today, me and him, we're just gonna be talking about the Bears and their embarrassing loss against the LA Rams. What do you have to say, Will?
Uh, what's up?
All right, so first we're gonna start off by how the Bears, their blocking was like terrible. So basically, Cody Whitehair got hurt, which just completely made this blind 10 times worse. Aaron Donald was flipping our lineman, and it just it wasn't good. What do you think about that, Will? Our blocking.
Yeah, I was watching. I didn't see Whitehair get hurt, but yeah, Aaron Donald was unstoppable even with Whitehair, even with their best lineman. But just it was off the whole game, even with Whitehair there.
So basically, the Bears' run game suffered so much. David Montgomery had very low yardage. It was just terrible. So basically, if the O-line blocks, then they'll be able to get their run game going, and then we'll get more first downs and not have to pass it, because a bunch of the times in crucial situations, Nick Foles throws it, and then they tip it up to the air, and we picked it off. I don't think Nick Foles has thrown. I think he's maybe thrown like one actual interception. All the other ones have just been tipped, and it's just, I don't know. If we block, the Bears' O line is probably one of the worst in the NFL.
Especially with other players hurt too.
Yeah. Another thing is bad play calling by Matt Nagy. You wanna start us off on that?
Yeah, just they keep on running like wide receiver screens on 2nd and 10. Like if you're running a wide receiver screen, it's got to be a first down. And if you're gonna run it, has to be with shorter yardage. It can't. And they'll run like draw plays on 3rd down. He's a good head coach, but I don't know how good he is as an offensive coordinator right now.
It's a nice atmosphere that he brings here in Chicago, but his play calling itself is terrible. It was good in 2018, but now it's just terrible. So basically, I think that the Bears. So basically, our offensive coordinator right now is Bill Lazor. So I think what they should do. So the Bears got him this offseason from the Bengals. I think it was from the Bengals. So basically, if the Bears have him, the Bears should put him. Do you know whose choice that is to put him in? Like, who decides the play calling?
No, I think it might be.
Yeah, I think it could be.
He's the head coach.
Yeah, Matt Nagy is head coach, but it's like he wants to, he wants
the whole like front office part of the team.
Yeah, because like Matt Nagy, he wants to, he obviously wants to do the play calling here because he's the head coach. So I think if we do that, then he'll hopefully not do a wide receiver screen on like 3rd and 20, or that play to Patterson on 4th and 1 against one of the best defenses in the NFL, where it was the toss, and then he went all the way around. It worked against the Lions, but it's not going to work against here. So the Bears, if Matt Nagy, he's got to put Bill Lazor at, this offensive coordinator spot, because he has just shown bad play calling to like the next level. And I hate to say it, but like we need to put Bill Lazor in. I want Matt Nagy to play call, but I think it would be the right move, Bill Lazor.
Yeah, for sure. Another thing is, it's pretty evident that the Bears struggle when they play against good teams with good defenses. Like their wins, who have they come from? The Lions, the Giants, Falcons. Who is the Panthers
and the
I forget
Bucks.
The other team, but
Bucks.
All those teams have struggling defenses.
Yeah, I mean, we did get that one win against the Bucks that had a decent defense, top 10 for sure. But again, it's like that's just one game. Now we're gonna need. The Bears are 5-2. They're second in the NFC North behind the Packers, who are 5-1. Are they 5-1, right? The Packers.
Yeah, they're 5-1 because they had a bye week.
Yeah, they're 5-1. So the Bears, if they would have won this game, they would have went to the top of the NFC. Over the Seahawks, who were 6-1 or 5-1. So
yeah, they're 5-1.
That would just be if we took the top of the NFC, then that would give us just such a good advantage because the Bears. I mean, they just been doing like the past years. I've been as a Bears fan have just been like we've never made the playoffs, and when we did make the playoffs in 2018, it was at the wild card spot. So it'd be nice to have a bye and be the first seed going into the playoffs. So Nick Foles had a lot of bad passing. That is due to because of the fact that he was under pressure a bunch and Aaron Donald was in his face a lot. But still, he missed 4 guys downfield. I counted 4 guys. Mooney had a couple of passes thrown to him that was overthrown. I mean, he tried running to go get it, but he wasn't close. It was a really, really bad pass. Mooney did like a route upfield and he cut. And he would have scored the touchdown, but Nick Foles threw a bad pass. And that's just the story. Honestly, I would be fine if the Bears switched to Trubisky. I actually don't really care because I feel like both of these quarterbacks are kind of like the same here. Nick Foles is just maybe a little bit better.
Yeah, I totally agree. But they're like the same level, but both of them are really bad. We've never had a good quarterback. At least while I've been alive. The Bears have never had a good quarterback. And it's getting pretty boring to watch now.
Yeah, and in 2018 we had Trubisky, who had a pretty good year. That was his best year on the Bears. 2019 was terrible. Because, 2017 was this. It's like, honestly, 2017 was kind of like, so 2017 was his rookie year in the NFL. He did not start the season. Mike Glennon started first, 5 games, something? I don't know.
Yeah, he was bad.
Yeah, Mike Glennon. So he started those games, and then Trubisky came in. He was upgrade from Mike Glennon, and then the next year he led the team to. Here's a fact about Trubisky: he has beaten the Lions every single time he's played them. So I think now that's 5 times. 5 times, I think.
How many years? They play each team twice in their
division. Yeah. So he played them once this year.
3.5 years.
So it could be 4 or 5 games. So. He did do that, and he led this team to a wild card berth. But Cody Parkey, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we don't have to cover that.
So we already talked about the run game, how it suffered because of the offensive line. One player that I was really, really mad with was Akeem Hicks. He had 4 penalties. 4, right? I counted 4. 4 penalties.
4 penalties. I personally think that last one where he jumped on the pile was that was shaky because he wasn't down yet. So,
yeah,
but
that one
those other 2 were legit penalties, and it just got.
Yeah, he's offsides. Honestly, 4 penalties. And do you know that the Bears, they have the most penalties on defense in the NFL? They have the most penalties. It's unacceptable. That's not good. And then our defense was just terrible. Eddie Jackson did not get robbed. Yes! Eddie Jackson, guys, he did not get robbed.
I thought he got hurt, to be honest.
Oh no, he was. I thought he tore his ACL. But can you believe that? Can you believe that Eddie Jackson actually got a pick 6 or a fumble recovery and ran into the end zone with no penalties? Honestly.
So the only way the Bears scored was their defense and a field goal.
Yeah, it was terrible. The defense scored more.
Enough job leading them into the red zone or the end zone even.
The defense kind of just made this game look a little better. It would have been 3-0. So, I mean, 3-0. That's like, guys, if the Bears would have won 3-0, not even getting one touchdown, I would have just kind of like, I kind of would have just hid as a Bears fan. But today to school, I actually wore, well, let me take out my sweatshirt to support the Bears. I actually kind of, I had to wear it. I had to wear my Cleo Mac jersey. I mean, it was kind of, I just kind of had to because I just had to support the team, you know. So the defense let up 28 points. That was like the most of the season. So really, guys, at all parts, I'm like really mad about this. You could tell I'm not as energetic as in my predictions videos and stuff, but I'm really mad because I mean we really just didn't get anything going. Nothing. I mean the whole entire game. It's like a bunch of penalties. They hurt us. It's just like everything across the board. This game was bad. I think the only bright side was that Eddie Jackson actually got his first touchdown of the season. We should have had like 3 more. So that pretty much wraps up my video. Go subscribe to Will's channel. He's going to be posting this on his channel, SNU Sports Updates. Go follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, SER Sports Network. As you guys already know, we're at 60 subscribers, which is epic. Maybe one day we can hit 100 subscribers. We're only 40 subscribers away. Will's already got. Go subscribe to Will. He's got, what, 17?
Yeah, I've got 17 right now.
Yeah, so guys, yeah, just go follow us there for the Bears news. Will does different teams too. I just mainly focus about the Bears and Cubs, honestly, because I love, those are my 2 favorite Chicago teams. Maybe sometimes I'll do some sports talk about the Bulls, maybe some highlight tapes. And guys, I've been thinking of doing Darnell Mooney like highlight tape because I love Darnell Mooney so much. Anything that's thrown to him, he catches. So hopefully I'll do a hype tape. I'm probably gonna start working on it soon, and hopefully I'll get it onto YouTube. I've only done 1 hype tape so far, which was my Mitchell Trubisky one. So, guys, bear down, and I'll see you in the next video.